I don't think anything could probably beat this experience. It's just, every day's pretty much unbelievable. I honestly think words cannot describe what this place is like. We are quite literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm currently teaching at Chirima Community Secondary School.
Gandhi.
Teacher observation, that was really interesting. Some of the things were exactly the same as we would do, but a lot of techniques that they use we would never have used. There was lots of dictation going on, which is something we don't really use back in the UK.
There's no electronic whiteboards, there's nothing like that. So it's a lot about making it so it's more of a positive learning environment for the students, rather than you come in, you write on the blackboard, you set an activity and then you leave. We can give them that extra bit of spice that makes our lessons in England that bit more interesting, and the difference here is the students, having not seen that before, actually want to learn from you in that way.
Earlier I called Louis Ollie. Later,
the joys of working here is you get the enthusiasm. There's what, 60, 70 kids in your class.
You're going to do that in a minute.
But the enthusiasm you get is tenfold compared to what you get back in England. They want to learn here. They know that learning is their ticket out of poverty. That's the message I'd like to take back to the kids in the UK, that make the most of being in school. And that's what the Ugandan kids are doing.
These teachers earlier, I want to tell you, yesterday they brought the hat, and so I can easily tell you, and this is a vessel of pulmonary artery vein venakava oyota. We do it practical.
From what I have seen so far, from the volunteers, they came up with new innovations. If these people can come and we work together, then we are likely to do something different.
The fact that they value education so much is testament really to the sorts of things that are important. I think everybody is entitled to the best education that they can access, and hopefully I've brought over some things that will enable that to happen.
When you look at them and in their faces, you look at them as smart students. Their appearance doesn't mean that there is no poverty at home. There is a very big challenge this community faces, because it is entirely depending on subsistence agriculture. Some of these students have to walk 15 kilometers from their homes to school.
The reason as to why it is difficult, my parents died. I'm an orphan. While at school, I don't take lunch. Then you find it is also a problem to me. Volunteer Ugandans, they make me happy because they are helping me. How am I going to get the jobs? I would like to become a speaker of a district.
I had a discussion with one of the teachers, and they said that out of his class, 2 out of about 30 students went on to university. If people don't go to university, then we don't get the doctors, we don't get the lawyers, we don't get people that we really need in society. I think in developing countries like this, it's really important that they get that opportunity.
Working in Uganda has improved my teaching tenfold. In a way, by not having the resources we have back in the UK, it's quite freeing and liberating. You don't have to rely on all this biz-wang, technology. You have to go back to your creativity, and if you have that passion, that drive, that will to do and improve your teaching practice. Having nothing enables you to do sort of more. You always hear about stories of other people going away for the summer, and I thought this year I'm going to be the one to have the story.
just being so far away from anything touristy. This programme is going to be really, really beneficial to all of the schools around here. I think with input from NQTs like us, if we keep coming every year and we keep working with the same schools over and over, we can really help them improve to the point that the education system here will be as good as it is in the UK.
They brought new knowledge, like working in discussion groups.
They are showing us their talents.
They make some running fun. When they teach us my thought, I can get something that can make me a doctor.
They are role models. If we can enable these children to learn, then they will be in a position to transform their families and their communities.
It makes a massive change to education, and it will mean that when these kids grow up, if any of them want to be teachers, they will teach differently to hopefully how they were taught. I feel very privileged to be able to start that, and I just really hope that other people come out here and continue what we've been doing.